Yeah, how's it going, everybody? This is Robert, Roller Smoke BBQ and Cooking. I'm heading out to go drop some pulled pork at my in-laws' house. I cooked that, what was it, yesterday? Day before yesterday. Boy, you talk about good, guys. It turned out really good on my Bronco. It turned out real good. And one of the best, if not the best, that I've ever had made. And I was just really impressed with it. So I'm going to wait until everybody gets on here. My wife, she's going to read the comments for me. Man, I ate me a pulled pork sandwich a while ago for lunch. From it, boy, I'm gonna eat another one tonight. It turned out pretty good. Find it. She's finding it, and then by that time, everybody will be getting on, hopefully. And talk some barbecue, see how everybody's doing. I don't talk too much, and then you get nothing to talk about. She's having to reboot her phone. Oh, shoot. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I can't tell if anybody's in here yet because my screen decided to go dark a little bitter. A little bit. Not a little bitter, a little bit. So, let's see what happens. Up. Might try this one. Okay. Anybody come in yet? Okay. We'll wait and see. Anybody comes in? I know it's Sunday. Probably everybody's out of church, getting out of church, taking a mid-afternoon nap. Slept in a little bit today. I slept in to about 11. Oh, Rachel, about 11. Got up, got stirring, made me a barbecue sandwich. Made me a couple of barbecue sandwiches. We're good to go. Everybody in yet? Okay. So, guys, how's it been going? Everybody have a good weekend? I cooked that pulled pork Friday morning, and it was about a 10 and a half hour cook, and I posted a video on it. It's on my TikTok, and I think it's also on my YouTube channel, Instagram, and Facebook. So if y'all would, go check it out. It turned out really good tender. Cooked it for 10 and a half hours. At anywhere from 250 to 275. Then I took it off, opened it up after wrapping it, let the steam out, got it down to about 180. Then I wrapped it back up, put it in the warmer, and did about a 16-hour rest on it, and man, it turned out good. Bone come out clean, everything pulled apart. It was awesome. When I went to wrap it, put it in the pit. Once it reached 165, I put a little beef cosmeal in it from Campbell's, and man, consomme, Rachel consomme, and it turned out good, juicy. Then when I pulled it out of there and I let it steam off, I like I said, let it get down about 180, put it back in the warmer. It was about 6:15 that evening, and then the next morning about about 9, 10 o'clock, I pulled it out. Once again, let steam out of it. Pulled the bone out, and then I drained the juice off of it, and then put it in a separate bowl, and then I mixed it up real good and everything, and then I reintroduced the juices back to it, and then as I make my pulled pork sandwiches, what I do is I pull it off, I reheat it after putting a little bit of barbecue sauce, mix a little barbecue sauce with it, reheat it, and then make my pulled pork sandwiches out of it. And to me, guys, it tasted just as good as I got from that barbecue place the other day. So I put some Sweet Baby Ray's in it, barbecue sauce. I like that barbecue sauce. It's pretty much my go-to when I don't have anything else. I use I use pig stand when I baste. I use pig stand when I baste.
Chuck Hewitt said, "I am your first sub."
Oh, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you. How you doing today, Chuck? You having a good weekend?
Land that kid. Where are you?
I'm in Southwest Louisiana, about 25 miles north of Lake Charles. Where you located at, buddy?
Tank said, "I just subscribed, bro."
Thank you, Tank. I appreciate it, buddy. Awesome. Y'all, I just for that pulled pork I did. I ate on it yesterday and I'm on it today. Then I'm gonna freeze the rest. I think I'm gonna do the short ribs next. I'm gonna try them again. Usually get me fit, but I'm gonna try to master that. I tell you guys, them short ribs, those beef short ribs, they're a challenge at times. They really are, but they're good. They're good. It's just getting them tender and like you want them. It's just it's a different type of game, I tell you. But I'm gonna master it. I'm not gonna let it get me, because I really want to learn how to do that. I really do, and stuff. So I'm gonna learn how to do that.
Grand Teddy said, "Can I get a shout out to my brothers on Grind?"
Brothers on what?
Grind.
Teddy?
Grand Teddy.
All right. Hey, Grand Teddy. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. How's it going, buddy? Where you from, Grand Teddy? Yeah. Oh, I hope I don't pass that road. I shouldn't. I hadn't crossed railroad tracks yet. I'm going the back way. I usually don't go this way, but I have before, but I quit for a while. Just found another way, but I wanted to go this way because if I go the way that I normally do, I lose cell phone signal, and it'll freeze up, and then it'll drop my live. So I'm going this way, so I stay on here with y'all. Yeah. Anybody cooking? Anybody cook anything good this weekend? It was a pretty weekend over here. Kind of hot still. But let me tell you guys what I run into. With this low humidity now, we're going into a front right now that's causing us to have low humidity, which I'm not complaining at all. But it causes my charcoal in my drum to burn fast. I mean fast and very, very hot, which I pretty much regulated the temperature on that drum. It was a little different. I had to it didn't go crazy on me as far as getting hot real high, but it burned a lot of charcoal that I had to add about 4 or 5 times charcoal to my drum during a 10.5-hour cook. Times I had to add charcoal to it, and I said, man, what the hell? And I was talking to my buddy that I was cooking late, and he lives in Texas, and he told me, he said, man, he said the humidity is so dry right now that it's burning faster. He said, where if you have a high humidity, I looked at it, if you have a high humidity, it causes moisture, which slows down the fire, and it don't burn as hot, and so on. Well, it dropped like in 30-something% humidity, and when it did, it burned hot. And I was using B&B charcoal, called competition char logs from B&B. And guys, if you want a hot fire, use those. A lot of people say, oh man, it's hard for them to stay lit and all that, which with me it didn't. I didn't use charcoal lighter. I don't use charcoal lighter. And I just put them in a chimney, and I put some fire starters underneath them and just let them get real hot. And I mean, I get them glowing hot. Really do a good job. I set my vents on about 1/4 of the way open on top and bottom. And guys, that drum does its magic. I tell you what, I haven't used any of my other grills very much since I got that drum. That was the best $400 ever spent, dude. It's really a good sound investment. And I'm thinking about getting me another one, matter of fact, when I go do my competitions.
Player Lover said hi.
Hey, Player Lover, how you doing? But guys, it's just really a game changer for my barbecue. It really is. So if y'all want to get into barbecue, it's really easy with that drum. I mean, you have to feed it. I mean, it's no worse than a stick burner. And that's my next thing, is I'm gonna get me a stick burner. But right now I'm just satisfied. I've got a pellet grill. I've got a no smoky. I've got a Weber, a pellet grill, a no smoky, a Weber, and that drum for my grilling needs. And guys, I'm satisfied right now. I really am. I am going to eventually get me an old country, either old country Pecos or old country Bravo, Brazos grill. It's just right now I'm having a lot of fun with that drum, and I just couldn't ask for a better setup. I really couldn't, for the money and for the level that I'm at right now with my barbecue. I'm far from a pit master, but I do pretty good, huh, Richard? I do pretty good. And I tell you, my wife is a very, very picky eater, and she's giving me a go to hell look right now. And I know if she likes it, I must be doing good, because she just don't like anything. So she's very, very, very particular, aren't you, Richard? I hope I don't get in trouble after saying that. Yeah, but yeah, but it really, it's a game changer, guys. It really is. It gives a good flavor. I mean, a pellet grill does good and everything, but a pellet grill just don't give you the flavor as a drum or an offset. It just don't. I never have. I've gotten it close, but not where I wanted it compared to. It's opened up a whole different dimension of flavor. And would I use or oak? I don't use any mesquite, because mesquite gives it such a it gives it such a harsh, strong smoke. I don't really care for it. Some people use it, but I've noticed a lot of people in the barbecue world don't use mesquite because it's just too strong, and it's very easy to put too much and oversmoke the food. And there's nothing worse than an oversmoked piece of meat. It's bitter, it's nasty. It's just like you laid it in the charcoals. It's actually much worse than that. But guys, it just I'm very impressed with it. I can't say enough about it. So yeah. So is anybody else out there that in my live, do they barbecue? Do y'all barbecue, cook outside? Tell me what y'all like to cook outside. Anybody? Y'all live?
3 people.
3. Anybody comment?
Us as player lover.
Oh. Yep. Guys, I'm not going to stay on here much longer. I'll be at my in-laws for too long, but I figured I'd just come on here and see how everybody's doing. See if how everybody's weekend's going. Mine's going pretty good. My wife's on vacation. She goes back not this coming Tuesday, but the next Tuesday, huh, Rachel? So she's on a long stretch of vacation. So we're gonna get a lot of stuff done on my back patio in the morning time when the cools off, and start getting ready to do a little bit of winter grilling. I know it sounds weird to a lot of y'all, but I like to smoke during winter too. Especially I like to do cheeses and stuff like that usually can melt very easily. That's when I do my winter cheese smoking and all that. I smoke cream cheese. I smoke cream cheese, mild, sharp cheddar, some mozzarella. Don't really care for the mozzarella smoked. Just normally do cream cheese and mild and sharp cheddar. And I do it, and I'm probably going to try to smoke some and try to sell some. Maybe our DeQuincy Farmers Market, try to, smoke some and sell some, and then stuff, kind of help my barbecue channel out. If y'all hadn't subscribed yet, I appreciate it. And for the ones that did subscribe, thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot. I'm trying to get my channel up to 500. And I'm at 500 subscribers, and I'm right now at 345. And I'm trying to get my watch hours up to 4,000 so I can start getting partially monetized for my channel, so I can start putting a little money into my channel, maybe buy some equipment, stuff like that, mics, stuff like that. So if y'all would, I appreciate it for the subs. I have a PayPal account too, but y'all don't have to donate. It would be greatly appreciated, but y'all don't have to donate. And also, I have affiliate link for some of the thermometers I use. I use ThermoWorks thermometers. And if y'all buy anything from there, I get a 10% commission off of everything I sell. So that kind of helps my channel out too. But like I said, I'm not asking for y'all to buy anything. I'm just saying, if y'all really want a good thermometer, guys, that's pretty much top of the line. And I'm not selling that. I'm not doing that because I'm an affiliate. I'm just speaking the truth. You pay a little bit more for them, but they're worth a lot more in the long run. It gives you reliability, accuracy, and I've never really messed up a piece of meat at all. Actually, the only time I've ever had a problem with a piece of meat, which was the cook before this, let me explain what happened to that. It had nothing to do with my thermometers. I couldn't get it over 150 degrees and internal. and I ended up throwing the piece of meat away because I was burning it more on the outside. It was getting done faster on the outside than it was the inside. So that was about the only barbecue flop I've ever had that I couldn't do anything with, and it was very frustrating. But I didn't let it deter my confidence at all. And I turned it around and made a good pork butt, and got my confidence like I wanted it again. And because I tell you what, guys, it really hurts your confidence when something don't come out right. Because you start wondering, well, was it me, or did I do the cooker wrong? Did I set it up wrong? Did I follow through on my step? And in this case, it wasn't any of that. It was just, I guess, a bad cut of meat. That's the only thing I can think of. And it's happened before, to some of my other barbecue buddies, and I talked to them about it, and they said it happens, and that made me feel a little better that I wasn't the only one that ever happened to. Thank God, because it's frustrating. It really is frustrating, especially when you sit there 4 hours tending to a fire and all that good stuff, for that just turn around and do that. Everybody still in here? One. So anyway, it's just one of those things. What aggravates me is so bad is the only thing I learned out of it is how it could happen. It wasn't really a lesson learned, because I did everything I could do that I know was right, and it still happened. But like I said, that's the first time I've ever had that really happen, where it wouldn't pull out of a stall. You do have briskets that do that. They don't pull out of they pull out of a stall eventually. It just takes an act of Congress to get them to do it, but they do pull out of it. This one, it would get up to 150, then it would drop down to 148, then it'd go to 149, then it'd go 150, and then it never would get over 150. And what I should have done, instead of throwing it away, I should have just wrapped it and turned it up and pushed it through it. And I should have, and I will next time, because I got frustrated and I threw away a $25 piece of meat. And that kind of frustrated me and agitated me that I let it get to that point, and I felt like I was defeated. But, that's the way it goes. I will not do that next time. I will be stubborn and hard-headed, and I will push it through it. Just to say I did it, And one of my friends told me, he said, you could have probably just grinded it up and put it in a chili or anything like that. And I never thought of that. But it's just one of those things. It is. It's just one of those things. And there's some, like I said, the only thing you learned out of it is how fast it can happen, and that it does happen. And it does happen, unfortunately. But anyway, well, guys, I got to get off here. I got to go. Almost to my in-laws' house. Gonna drop this off and then go back home and stuff. And I just did this to get out a little bit. I stayed home all day yesterday, and just got things done, but I still got to go home and do some more stuff. And we'll take advantage of working inside the house today, since I ain't got to cook. We're gonna eat those barbecue sandwiches again. So anyway, well, I appreciate y'all coming in. I appreciate it for the subs.
RC said hello.
Hey, RC. Hey, buddy. I hate to get off of here, but I gotta get off of here, buddy. I hate to cut it short, buddy. I'm fixing to be at my in-laws' house. How you doing? You doing okay?
Putting a London crawl on the grill.
Oh, man, that sounds good. London broil. That sounds awesome, guys. That sounds awesome, buddy.
He said it's gonna be a good night.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're gonna have the neighbors over there with their mouth watering. Yeah, buddy. That sounds pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds awesome, bro. Yeah. Uh-oh. You cooking it on a pellet grill or charcoal? What you cooking it on, buddy? You keep telling me. I'm sorry, guy. Man, I oh shit. I think you said you use charcoal, huh? Yeah. Man, that's something. That sounds good. You cook it kind of like a brisket, don't you, RC? Oh, Lord, I just passed that. We've been married 27 years, and I still pass the back road to my mother-in-law's house. I just got to drive, make a block.
Neighbor's smoker.
Neighbor smoker? Cool. Oh, man, that means you got to share then, huh? Dadgummit. It's hard to share, you know? It's hard to share a good piece of meat. You know, you really got to love your neighbor, don't you? What? The only reason I share with you, baby, is I'm married to you. Otherwise, you still gonna get some, ain't you? Yeah, she's still gonna get some. She said whether I share or not. Now, I can't pass this road. I do that, I'll be back out on the highway. But,
He's
yeah.
cooking ribeyes. We got this.
Oh, he's cooking ribeyes? Damn, that sounds good too. Well, maybe y'all can swap, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Ain't nothing like a damn good ribeye, I tell you. The garage door closed?
Yeah.
What the heck? Guess they don't want no company. Oh, shoot. Well, guys, I gotta get off here. I'm sorry, RC. I just pulled into my mother-in-law's house, so I'll talk to y'all later, buddy. I'll be back on maybe this evening or tomorrow. So y'all have a good evening, and did a few. Oh, you did? Well, buddy, send them to me, man. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm sorry, RC. I gotta get off, buddy. So I'm sorry I cut it short. I'll talk to y'all later, and much love, and y'all stay safe out there. And
Where y'all at?
remember to spend time with family and friends. Talk to y'all later.
As your garage door's closed.
Bye.